Hello, I am Suraj and I lead the projects for auto and consumer vertical at QualityKiosk. Needless to say, AI is transforming the entire world. So is true for all the customers across various industries. But today I am here to talk for a special reason of how we have inaugurated a lab along with Katalon and how we are helping our customers to stay ahead in the journey. So, I'll first want to talk more about what are the current challenges in the industry, what are the customers really expecting, and how are we managing those expectations with the advent of technology that we are adopting at our end. If I have to talk about automotive these days, you understand every customer out there in the road is not purchasing a car for mileage. What matters to the customers today is experience. And software is something that actually helps you build a world-class experience. Now, if you have to really deliver a superior experience, what you need to ensure is a good quality product and at that too at a sufficient release. And if you have to cope up with this, imagine the kind of velocity with which you really need to work with those products that are actually expected to go live. Same is the case for any retail or an e-commerce customer. When you buy a product today on an online website or a mobile app, do you think you will buy the product just for the sake of it? You will have so many options, right? And that is an omnichannel experience which actually matters to the customer a lot. So that is how the competition is growing, and with the advent of technology, it is important equally for any quality engineering partner also to see how can you adopt these technologies and are able to meet the endless expectations of the customers who are going to buy your products. So what we are doing today in the lab along with Katalon is while besides being a physical lab, we also have a lot of things which we are going to co-create, co-develop, something that we are already doing along with them on the AI native side. So there is a good charter that we have put together on what products that we want to co-create along with Katalon, what are the various success stories that we have already built for so many customers, how we can take that to many other customers out in the industry and create more such kind of value propositions for all our customers. Now let me support this with some real things of what we are doing along with Katalon. So you must be aware in the very recent feature that Katalon must have kind of published, TrueTest. So TrueTest is one of the unique offerings from Katalon on the AI side, where they are largely monitoring the journeys in the production, and it's a very unique offering that we saw where the testing product, okay, which is usually that we have seen present in the pre-production side, is actually monitoring or observing the journeys from the production and bringing back those insights. So imagine it's a classic example of a shift right to shift left testing, unlike the usual way of things that we heard of doing shift left to shift right. So everything that is happening either in the production from your end customers or even in the testing environment where your actual business users or your beta users who may be working on the application, every such action, every such journey is continuously traced, and the entire automation flow for that complete journey along with the test cases, test scripts is automatically recorded. So imagine the kind of efforts and the experience that it is going to provide you. If I have to really explain this with an example, okay, an example where we have implemented this for a customer and how it has really benefited them. This is an example of a leading retail consumer company in India, which is one of the top leading companies. They also were grappling up with a similar problem. How do you go live almost every day? Like retail is like all of you must know, right? Every day there is an offer for a product. Every day there is something new that you want to excite your customers with. And if that is the expectation or ask from end customers, you really need to know how you can actually cope up with such kind of problems. Now, if you have to bring that velocity, you really need to bring some really extraordinary solution that can actually help you deliver releases with a highest velocity and the best quality product. And this is where we leverage TrueTest. We were actually given a permission from the customer to deploy these agents. And now with that, imagine with almost a 30% reduction in the team, we are able to achieve almost 3x velocity of the releases. So we are actually helping the customer to provide a good valuable product for every release that you are delivering in production for every day. And that is the velocity with which we are running. And the journey doesn't stop here. We are in fact further aiming to see how we can actually also go with multiple releases during the day, because the technology is pushing us to see what we can deliver more than what we are doing today. All of you to please come and visit our lab. Please push all your challenges, ask expectations to us. We will be more than happy to derive a solution or possibly extend our existing solutions to all of you and help you meet your end customers' demand. Thank you.